the city streets bathed in gold, every corner hiding stories untold. Your laughter drifts on the cool evening breeze, a soft caress that puts my mind at ease. Every glance, every subtle touch fills my heart with needing you so much. I remember the first time our hands met, a spark of warmth I'll never forget. Your eyes, twin lanterns in the dark, lit a fire eternal within my heart. Through sleepless nights and fleeting hours, your love blooms like invisible flowers. The scent of rain on stone and brick carries your name soft and thick. Even when distance dares to grow, I feel your heartbeat and the world slows. Through shadows, through doubt, through whispered fears, your presence remains across the years. The moon casts silver across the rooftops high, reflecting the depth of your tender side. Through golden mornings and amber skies, I see the world through your eyes. Every word you speak, every soft caress turns ordinary moments into happiness. Through storms, through silence, through endless pain, your love is constant, a flowing chain. Valeria, I breathe your name in the dark, holding your warmth, your glowing spark. Through fleeting hours, through endless dreams, I carry your soul inside my dreams. Every heartbeat, every sigh, every glance weaves a story, a delicate dance. Through laughter, through tears, through joy and rain, I am yours always. Love will remain.
In muted tones, street signs blur into gentle lines. Breath turns visible then gone, like unsent words and wasted time. The snow drifts down with careful hands, as if afraid to wake the ground. Each flake lands with borrowed grace, teaching silence how to sound. I walk through thoughts I never said, they crack beneath my steady feet. Cold enough to make them honest, soft enough to feel complete. Windows hold the amber glow, stories warm but never told. I stand outside, uninvited, learning comfort can be cold. The sky lowers its fragile weight, clouds stitched tight with fading gray. Even doubt feels beautifully slow, and snowfall chooses how to stay. Nothing asks me to be strong, nothing pulls me back or through. In this calm dissolving weather, I remember how into gentle lines. Breath turns visible, then gone. Like unsent words and wasted time. Snow drifts down with careful hands, as if afraid to wake the ground. Each flake lands with borrowed grace, teaching silence how to sound. I walk through thoughts I never said. They crack beneath my steady feet, cold enough to make them honest, soft enough to feel complete. Windows hold their amber glow, stories warm but never told. I stand outside uninvited, learning comfort can be cold. The sky awards its fragile weight, clouds stitched tight with fading gray. Even doubt feels beautifully slow when snowfall chooses how to stay. Nothing asks me to be strong, nothing pulls me back or through. In this calm dissolving weather, I remember how to be true. The world exhales and lets me rest. No promises, no grand display, just fading snow and quiet steps, teaching hearts to gently stay.
The horizon burns in shades of red, a promise of love unspoken, unsaid. I see your reflection in the fading light, a fleeting vision holding me tight. Every step I take, I feel you're near, a tender whisper only I can hear. The wind carries the echo of your name, a melody that sets my heart aflame. Through crowded streets, through silent nights, through moments of longing, through city lights, I chase the warmth that you leave behind, a trace of your love etched in my mind. I recall the first touch, gentle and shy, the spark between us, the silent sigh. Every smile a chapter, every tear a song, in this story of us where we belong. The crimson sky melts into dusky blue, yet nothing compares to the depth of you. Through seasons changing, through times embraced, I find the reflection of your face. Through crowded streets, through silent nights, through moments of longing, through city lights, I chase the warmth that you leave behind, a trace of your love etched in my mind. If distance calls, I will still arrive, for your love keeps my heart alive. No ocean, no mountain, no endless smile can dim the light of your tender smile. Even in the quiet, when the world sleeps, I hold you close in memories I keep. Your laugh, your tears, your gentle way remind me that love will always stay. Beneath the crimson sky, I promise true, every breath I take belongs to you. drifts in silver threads across the sky. Soft shadows stretch, whispering our lullaby. I walk alone through streets bathed in amber light, every step echoing memories of you tonight. Your laughter flows gentle and clear, a fragile spark that draws me near. Through quiet nights and restless days, I carry your warmth in countless ways. The first time we touched, the world held still, a tender fire igniting an unspoken thrill. Your eyes, soft lanterns in the dark, lit up my soul, leaving a permanent mark. Through fleeting hours, through seasons turns, your memory in my chest forever burns. Every whisper word, every soft embrace traces your name across time and space. Beneath the moon, in the cool night air, I feel your presence everywhere. Through misty mornings, through soft rainfalls, your love is the rhythm that quietly calls. Even when shadows stretch long and wide, your light remains a steady guide. No ocean, no mountain, no endless smile. Every sunset, every dawn, every fleeting hue reflects the colors of my love for you. Through stormy nights and gentle skies, I find my home in your endless eyes. Your voice a song so soft, so true, guiding me gently in all I do. Through distance, through doubt, through unseen fears, I hold your love across the years. You Lunaria, I whisper your name in the night, keeping your presence close and tight. Through laughter, through sorrow, through joy and pain, I am yours forever. Through love's gentle chain. Beneath the stars, under silvered light, I hold your hand and the world feels right. Through whispers, through shadows, through soft refrains, I am yours always, love remains.
The first light spills through the horizon, like a whispered confession, slow and golden. The air carries a sweetness that feels untouched, and every breath I take feels like a beginning. You stand beside the window, eyes half lost in dreamlight, and I wonder how something so simple could feel eternal. The world is still quiet, as if waiting for your laughter to awaken it. The scent of morning rain lingers, cool and forgiving.
softly across the quiet streets, shadows stretching, dancing to unseen beats. I walk beneath the amber glow of lamps, every step echoing your name in gentle stamps. Your laughter lingers like a delicate flame, filling the empty corners with your tender name. Every glance, every fleeting touch reminds me of moments I need so much. I remember the first time our hands entwined, a spark that burned softly, leaving doubt behind. The way your eyes met mine, calm and bright, lit up my world in the deepest night. Through restless hours and fleeting days, your presence lingers in countless ways. The scent of rain on cobblestone streets, your voice echoing in soft repeats. Even in silence I hear your song, a melody that has always been mine all along. Through whispered winds and gentle rain, I feel your warmth soothing all my pain. Every sunset casts a golden hue, but nothing compares to the depth of you. Your smile, light that guides me through. Every shadow fades when I think of you. The world may turn and seasons may change, but nothing can our hearts estrange. Through distance, through storms, through quiet despair, I find your love gently waiting there. Ooh. Oh yeah, I whisper your name in the night, holding your presence, keeping it tight. Through fleeting hours, through endless skies, I carry your soul where my own heart lies. No ocean, no mountain, no endless smile can dim the warmth of your tender smile. Through joy, through sorrow, through everything in between, you are my home, my endless serenity. Under the moon, under silver light, I hold your hand and the world feels right. Every heartbeat, every whispered vow, I am yours always, I am yours now. In the quiet, in the calm, in the gentle embrace, I find the eternity in your face. Oriel, my love, my...
Between coffee and snow, snowlight fills the room before the day fully wakes. The world outside erased into pale shapes and quiet lines. Coffee pours slowly, dark against the brightness of winter. Toast warms nearby, carrying comfort without need of meaning. Cold lingers beyond the window, distant and restrained, unable to cross into this quiet space we share. You move easily through the stillness, unbothered by silence, and love feels calm, grounded, never demanding attention. Winter once meant waiting, long nights unanswered between coffee and snow in a morning that asks for nothing and gives us more than enough. The evening whispers through the amber haze, softly painting memories of our days. I walk along familiar streets alone, yet in my heart I feel your tone. Your laughter lingers like a gentle flame, filling empty corners with your name. Every shadow stretches toward the light, guided by your warmth in the quiet night. I think of the first time our hands brushed, a fleeting touch that left my spirit hushed. Through every heartbeat, every sigh, every glance, I am caught in this delicate dance. The moon reflects on the river's glass, a silver ribbon tracing moments that pass. Even in silence I hear your song, a melody that carries me along. Through crowded days and restless hours, I carry your love like invisible flowers. Your presence blooms in the smallest things, the scent of rain, the joy a memory brings. If the world were to crumble, fade or fall, your light would remain the truest call. I follow it through storms and rain, through quiet streets and lingering pain. Every kiss a spark beneath the night sky, every glance a truth no words can deny. In this gentle, fragile, fleeting time, I hold your soul in every rhyme. Silent glow of your tender embrace illuminates my heart, my sacred space. Through distance, through seasons, through all that we know, I am yours forever beneath your silent glow.
The morning dew clings to the emerald leaf, a fragile reminder of what love conceives. I see your face in every rising sun, a quiet story that has just begun. Through whispered wind and the softest rain, I feel your presence soothing my pain. Every fleeting shadow, every gentle breeze carries your voice across the seas. I remember nights under starlit skies, the way your hand fit perfectly in mine. Every word a promise, every touch a vow. Time itself seems to stop somehow. lights flickering far below. I trace the path where only we go. Your laughter echoes like a secret song, a harmony that carries me along. Even when silence stretches long and wide, your warmth is the fire I keep inside. Through hidden doubts, through whispered fears, I find you waiting across the years. The scent of night, the gentle fall of rain reminds me that love is never in vain. Every heartbeat, every glance, every sigh draws our story across the sky. Elora, the name I softly call. You lift me higher whenever I fall. Through fleeting hours, through time's refrain, I am yours always, through joy and pain. The twilight drifts across the quiet streets, soft and slow a memory meets. I hear laughter in the fading breeze, a gentle touch of soul at ease. Through candlelight and whispered dreams, we wander where the silver river gleams. Every heartbeat a fragile thread, tying our souls with words unsaid. I remember mornings kissed by your gaze, the sun reflected in your gentle ways. Every fleeting shadow, every tender sigh connects our hearts beneath the sky. Through crowded rooms or silent nights, I seek your warmth in all the lights. Your voice, a melody, soft and true, guides me gently in all I do. Even when storms cloud the distant view, I find the calm that belongs to you. Every raindrop, every falling star, whispers of love that stretch afar. The world may turn. Softly over sleepy streets, casting light where shadow and quiet meets. I wander alone with your memory near, every sound and sight calling you here. Your laughter echoes like fragile glass, breaking the silence that time lets pass. Every touch, every fleeting smile turns the mundane into something worthwhile. I remember the first time our lips met, a fleeting moment I will never forget. Your warmth, a spark beneath the sky, lighting my world, letting darkness die. Through restless nights and golden days, your love guides me in endless ways. The scent of morning dew on flowers near whispers your name, so I feel you here. Even when distance stretches far and wide, your light remains a steadfast guide. No storm, no shadow, no fleeting fear could dim the love that keeps you near. Every heartbeat, every whispered vow, I am yours always, I am yours now. Through laughter, through sorrow, through quiet rain, I feel your presence again and again. Veyura, your name I breathe tonight, holding your soul, keeping it tight. Through fleeting hours, through endless skies, I find eternity reflected in your eyes. Every glance, every touch, every sigh turns ordinary time into a lullaby. Through golden mornings, through moonlit lanes, I am yours forever, love remains. The night unfolds like an endless whisper, tracing our names upon the glass of time. Your voice still lingers in the corners of my silence, soft as dust upon forgotten dreams. I reach through the echoes, touching shadows that used to glow with warmth. You were the melody that painted color into the grayness of my days. And now the song drifts through the hollow air, searching for a place to rest. Rain falls and I imagine it's your fingertips upon the windows of my heart, writing words we never said, erasing what we couldn't hold. Beneath the fading streetlights, memories breathe like quiet ghosts, dancing in the spaces between us. Every reflection reminds me how I can stay, even when its source is gone. You became distance, but not absence. A rhythm that hums beneath my ribs, a sigh between breath. If I close my eyes, I can still feel the night we promised forever. And how gently it forever slipped away. Now I walk where silence hums like an old photograph, edges curling, colors bleeding into dust. If love was a place, I'd still be standing at its gate, waiting for you to turn. But time is a quiet thief, and it took you softly, leaving only this fading sound of what we once called love. Now I walk where silence hums like an old photograph, edges curling, colors bleeding into dust. If love was a place, I'd still be standing at its gate, waiting for you to turn. But time is a quiet thief, and it took you softly, leaving only this fading sound of what we once called love. I move through the quiet stretch of a winter evening, following the pale shimmer drifting above the distant rooftops. The air carries a slow and gentle calm, folding every sound into a muted breath that settles softly across the dim horizon. Each step feels like a quiet note written in the cold, shaping the silence with a tender rhythm that guides my wandering thoughts. Your memory rises in the faint glow, warm as a subtle ember, longing that linger inside my chest. The sky expands, soft gradients of silver and blue, painting the world in patient tones that ease the weight of stillness. I gather each glimmer, resting along the path, holding them like fragile truths carried from another time. Within its quiet embrace, I feel a warmth unfolding, steady and persistent. I follow the distant light, stretching across the dark, sensing a gentle promise forming in the silence. Every breath becomes a slow reminder of what remains, shaping the winter night into a place where hope moves quietly beneath the frost. And as the evening softens into deeper calm, I continue toward the faint horizon, trusting the subtle glow to lead me gently into tomorrow's rising light. Night hums in quiet tones, soft and fragile, like the way you once said my name. I trace the silence, carving your memory into the stillness of my room. 'Cause even now you are the only language my heart knows how to speak. I remember the way you laughed in the rain, how every drop turned golden, because you were there standing close enough to make the world feel small. Now the rain feels endless and every sound is just another echo, reminding me of you. The stars burn brighter tonight, but they feel so far, like the dreams we never caught, the promises we left dangling in the dark. I close my eyes and I see you, barefoot on the edge of morning, with your smile breaking like sunlight over quiet waves. If I could, I'd run to you through every empty street, every sleepless hour, just to tell you that I never stopped waiting, that even now beneath your light I still believe in the kind of love that doesn't let go. The night bends around me and I wonder if you feel it too, this fragile thread that keeps pulling me toward you. Across every mile, every quiet distance that time tried to build, I whisper your name to the stars, hoping they know the way to guide you home. The stars burn brighter tonight, but they feel so far, like the dreams we never caught, the promises we left dangling in the dark. I close my eyes and I see you, barefoot on the edge of morning, with your smile breaking like sunlight over quiet ways. If I could, I'd run to you through every empty street, sleepless hour just to tell you that I never stop waiting. That even now beneath your light, I still believe in the kind of love that doesn't let go. If you feel it too, this fragile thread that keeps pulling me toward you, across every mile, every quiet distance that time tried to build. I whisper your name to the stars, hoping they know the way to guide you home.
I stand at the edge of night, watching the horizon bleed into shades of soft gold the way it did the day you left. There's a quiet in me now, a fragile stillness that hums your name with every breath I take. I remember the way you held me, how your hands spoke a language the words could never find. I remember the quiet between us, that sacred space where even silence felt like a promise. Now all I have is the hollow ache of your absence, a shadow I cannot outrun. Sometimes I wonder if you feel it too, this endless pull, the soft gravity that keeps your name at the center of everything. Do you still look at the stars, searching for me the way I search for you? I tell the sky my secrets, spill my heart into the wind, hoping it carries some small piece of me to you. I imagine your hands reaching through the quiet, closing the distance, rewriting the night so we can be endless again. If you ever find your way back, wait for my sky, I'll be there, standing where the horizon breaks, with open hands and a heart still full of every word I never learned to say. I'll wait as long as it takes, because some loves don't fade, they bloom in the quiet, forever waiting, forever yours. Sometimes I wonder if you feel it too, this endless pull, this soft gravity that keeps your name at the center of everything. Do you still look at the stars, searching for me the way I search for you? I tell the sky my secrets, spill my heart into the wind, hoping it carries some small piece of me to you. Closing the distance, rewriting the night so we can be endless again. If you ever find your way back, wait for my sky, I'll be there, standing where the horizon breaks, with open hands and a heart still full of every word I never learned to say.
In the drifting calm of the winter sky, I stand in a world washed in faint silver light. The cold air carries is a gentle hum, soft as a distant melody weaving through the quiet. I watch the dim glow spread across the horizon, painting the night with delicate shades of pale blue and white. Each shimmering wisp moves like a slow breath, settling into the frozen stillness around me. Your memory rises in the quiet, warm as a soft ember hidden beneath the frost. I breathe in the subtle rhythm of the night, feeling it steady my thoughts as I follow the glow, stretching across the distant field. Silence folds into calm layers, shaping the world into a tender expanse, where longing becomes gentle rather than heavy. I gather the drifting light, letting it ease the cold weight, resting within my chest. Each glimmer feels like a quiet promise, guiding me toward a dawn I have yet to see. Winter envelopes the land in serene calm, smoothing the edges of darkness with a soft luminescence. I move through the still air, sensing a slow warmth rising beneath the frost. The faint glow shimmers above me, shaping the night into a path that leads beyond the dim horizon. As the cold deepens, the light grows clearer, carrying a fragile hope that rests gently in my hands. I follow its subtle pulse, trusting it to guide me toward the morning light, waiting beyond the crystal calm.
I walk beneath the muted glow of winter night, fall in the faint shimmer drift along the horizon. The cold air holds a gentle stillness that softens every breath, shaping the silence into a long echo that settles across the quiet land. Each step carries me deeper into the pale blue calm, where distant memories rise like slow tides beneath the frost. Your presence lingers in the soft dusk, warm as a fading glow that touches the air with delicate grace. I listen for the subtle hum hidden beneath the silence, a quiet pulse guiding me toward the softness, softness I once knew. The sky stretches into a serene expanse, painted with dim traces of silver that flow through the cold. I gather the drifting light, resting on the edge of the night, letting it ease the weight of longing that moves through my thoughts. Each shimmering fragment descends like a fragile truth, carrying a promise I still hold close. The world slows into a tender quiet, folding the shadows into calm shapes that guide my wandering steps. I breathe in the cold air, sensing the faint warmth rising through the frost, leading me toward the dream waiting beyond the dim horizon. clarity. Moving into the stillness, I follow the subtle glow. Moving through the dark, carrying the hope that dawn will rise brighter than before. Filling the quiet with a new light I can finally hold. Beneath the sweeping arc of the northern glow, I stand in a quiet world, washed in drifting colors that ripple across the sky. Each shimmer falls in soft waves, painting the horizon with gentle hues that settle into the stillness around me. The air carries a light tremor, as though the night is humming with distant memories rising from the cold. I watch the luminous streaks unfold in slow motion, guiding my thoughts with their calm rhythm. Your presence flickers like a faint warmth hidden in the frozen air, shaping the quiet into something tender. I breathe in the soft pulse of the glowing sky, letting it touch deep in the tranquility that wraps around my heart. The colors shift into a drifting lullaby, holding the night in serene balance as I follow their quiet path. Each subtle gleam rests on my thoughts with soothing clarity, reminding me of fragile hopes carried through the frost. The world feels vast yet gentle beneath the shimmering light, offering a space where longing softens into calm. I trace the glow stretching across the sky, sensing a quiet promise rising between the colors. The silence deepens into a tranquil breath,